Hey everyone, I'm back and today we're going to be talking about Inception, directed by Christopher Nolan, and this movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio. Now before I continue with the review, I just want to mention, yes, my nose is a little sunburned. Yeah, I was going for a drive and this happened. That's all I'm going to say. So what I really like about this movie are the performances. Leonardo DiCaprio is great, along with everyone else. There's not a single bad performance in this movie. And the characters aren't given a whole lot to really... You don't really know their whole backstory, and it's pretty much... you only learn what you're told, which is fine. And there are characters in which they're only developed in the way that they behave in the movie, which I like. It makes some of these characters interesting to watch. The movie also offers a lot of interesting ideas and concepts that I really enjoyed, and the action is... most of it is enjoyable and fine, but there's one action scene that I think is great, and it's like a fight in a hallway, and it's really fun. Though there is one aspect to that fight scene that kind of distracted me, and it's not anything that was shown, it was what wasn't shown. But I'll get into that later. But for now, I'm just going to focus on what I liked about the movie. The music in this movie was great. It added a lot to every scene in which it was in. It was appropriately used. And there's lots of emotion in this movie, and that really carries this movie because the characters have... our main character, he has a past that's like slowly revealed over the course of the movie. You learn more about him as the movie goes along, and you really understand most of his character like halfway through the movie when like the main plot of the movie is going down, and it's kind of a heist movie in a way. I also really enjoyed the dream sequences in this movie. In terms of what happens, it's not like... what happens is pretty fun. It's not on the level of like crazy level as the ending for 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's not like that level. But what they come up with and what they show us is really fun, and there's like tension throughout every scene that is happening. Well, especially once we get to the second half of the movie, that's when everything starts going, and the entire second half is just the whole plot of the movie going into full motion, and it just doesn't stop. It keeps coming up with new things that our characters have to do, and there's new rules that they set up, and they don't really establish everything in the first half. They give you just enough to understand how this universe works, and as it goes along you learn more and more how it works. But for the first half you're not told a whole lot. I'm not criticizing the movie, but what I am saying is that it doesn't reveal everything until we get into the second half of the movie, and I think it adds a lot. And it didn't feel as if it was just, you can't do this out of convenience of something. It feels natural, and the dialogue feels natural when characters are talking. It doesn't fall into one of my issues with Christopher Nolan that I had with Tenet, where the dialogue didn't do anything for me, and all the characters were very bland and just had nothing to them. And here, everyone feels as if they're a real person, which is what I really like. In terms of flaws that I have with the movie, most of my issues are just little things, and I kind of hinted at this one issue that I have. It's during the hallway fight where the room is like spinning around. I'm sure you know about it. And while it's cool to look at, there was something that was going on in my head, because you have a bunch of characters sleeping, and all I was thinking in my head as I was being shown this really cool action scene is I'm pretty sure they're dead at this point. Like I don't buy for a second that after the whole building like flipping around constantly, because I'm sure if that room is spinning, then that room that these characters are in which they're sleeping in, is also spinning like around, and I'm pretty sure you're dead after that. I don't believe you can survive that. If you can, you're pretty lucky. And the opening scene of the movie, I didn't really understand the point of it. It's like it's told slightly out of order. first scene, without spoiling anything, the first scene of the movie is like something that is revealed as to what it actually is later on in the movie. And I didn't really see the point in doing that. And there's some editing choices that I didn't like. A character dies in this movie, and the way it was presented, kind of cut together, it was kind of sloppy, and it really ruined a bit of emotion that I could have felt during that scene. Oh, and one more thing that I wanted to mention before I end this review. It's a positive that I just forgot to mention. Every character in this movie serves a purpose. And I really liked how everything came together. It was a satisfying movie, and I would love to see this movie again. And a little thing that I kind of want to mention is that I've seen this movie, I think, 3 times now, at least 3. The first time I watched it, I didn't like it. I was confused and had no idea what was going on. And I was bored, and I thought the movie was pretentious and stupid. And on my second viewing, like, something clicked, and I loved it after that, and I still love it. And I would highly recommend that you check this movie out, and I'm going to give Inception a 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Inception down below. And my social media links, they will all be in the description down below, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation. And I'll see you when I get my next review up. And that's going to be for The Social Network, directed by David Fincher, I believe. I've never seen it before, so we'll see how it is. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.